All right, so as I said in my last video regarding the $890 blackface inspired gollywog jumpsuit that Gucci created, which was purposely designed to denigrate and disrespect black society, anti-black imagery, right? This is the gollywog. And of course, this $890 jumpsuit, right, was inspired by the gollywog. We know this. So this was purposely done. This was intentional. They knew what they were doing. And they want to throw rocks and hide their hands. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't know it would be racially charged and things of that nature. No. They knew what they were doing. Point blank and simple. But as I said in my last video, I said, okay, well, we know that Gucci went ahead and purposely did this. They purposely disrespected black society. So I wanted to see what black celebrities, what black public figures in the entertainment industry, sporting industry, whatever the case may be, would publicly denounce Gucci, right? And so far, there's been a handful of people. We have T.I., Spike Lee, and Soulja Boy, which is good, right? But what I am disappointed in seeing is that none of the celebrities have offered a black-owned clothing alternative like I did. You see, this is the 3 steps by T.I., which I don't agree with. He says, stop buying Gucci for 3 months. No, it's a permanent boycott. Permanent boycott. Number 2, it says, if you own anything Gucci, do not wear it. I would say sell it. If you own anything Gucci, sell it. All right. And number 3, share with your network. I would say, again, find a black-owned clothing brand. Find a black-owned clothing brand alternative to a Gucci. Like I told y'all before, I mentioned 3 stores that are black-owned: Hecka Apparel, Melanin Apparel, and 380 Fashion. These are all 3 black-owned clothing options that I purchase clothing items from these guys continuously. Continuously. You know what I'm saying? So I gave y'all 3 black-owned clothing brand alternatives, and so far these celebrities have not. Spike Lee said something a little bit different. He mentioned Spike Lee of Sound and Mind and Body would no longer wear Prada or Gucci until they hire some black designers to be in the room where it happens. It's obvious to the peoples that they don't have a clue when it comes to racist, blackface, hateful imagery. Wake up, you dig? Show enough. Now, kind of surprising by Spike Lee, he would not offer a black-owned clothing alternative either. I mean, he's a guy that has been doing a lot of, well, at least in the past, have done some great movies pertaining to blackface, right? The history of blackface and things of that nature. So I'm kind of surprised that he did not offer a alternative for a Prada or a Gucci that's black owned. You know what I'm saying? But the point about him saying we should no longer support Gucci and Prada until they hire black designers, I guess I can kind of agree with that, because Louis Vuitton, they hired Virgil Abloh as basically the head designer, of the company. So I can sort of agree with that. So, but at the same time, we still got to support black-owned clothing brands and black-owned businesses, etc. Similar to the Jewish community, similar to the Native American community, the Japanese community, or the Asian community, where their dollars circulate 5 times or more in their own community before it goes out to other communities. Our dollar circulates within less than 6 hours. So we don't, you know, we don't own and contribute to our own black-owned businesses, if at all. Very little, you know, very little. So, like I said, I'm kind of surprised by Spike Lee at least not offering some kind of black-owned clothing alternative. You know, because we got to support our own. We definitely have to. We're spending thousands of dollars a year on these high-end designer brands, and we all know that these high-end designer brands are owned and controlled by white society, most of them homosexual or have an alternative lifestyle, and of course they don't give a damn about black society. You know. So they don't have our own best interest when it comes to clothing and branding. None of that. When we can go ahead and support brands like Melanin Apparel, right? Brands like Hecka Apparel, brands like 380 Fashion that are black owned, that have, I mean, look at the pricing on this stuff, man. You know, like very affordable pricing. T-shirt for $30, a T-shirt with Gucci on it, or Louis, Gucci or Prada or stuff like that, would be $1,000 just for the Gucci logo, or $500. You know, like I said, I just purchased some crew necks from Hecka Apparel, $30 a piece. You can buy a hoodie for $35 and up. Very affordable. Buy some jackets here at Melanin Apparel, $68. Compared to something from Gucci, they'll charge you 2 racks for a small ass jacket. Come on, man. We gotta stop doing that. You know, this is a dope ass Malcolm X jacket, and I guarantee you, if this had Gucci or some kind of Prada branding on it, this would be about 2 racks, 2 or 3 racks. You know, so let's support black-owned businesses. You know, let's support black-owned clothing brands. That has to be the most important option right there. Of course, a permanent boycott of these high-end designer brands. Like I said, I would kind of agree with Louis Vuitton because they do have Virgil Abloh as the basically the head of designing. I forgot his exact title, but he has basically like the vice president of the company. So he has a very prominent title for Louis Vuitton. So I give him that. But if some shit comes out of Louis Vuitton that's blackface, or you know, that is comes out to be anti-black imagery, then I'm gonna go ahead and question Virgil Abloh. Until that happens, then yeah, I can see Louis Vuitton, you know, we kind of sliding with Louis Vuitton. Let them give a pass for now. But again, let's continue to support black-owned clothing brands. If you got your own black-owned clothing brand that you know about, post it in the comment section. You know, post it in the comment section. Let everybody know who you support as black-owned clothing company, and post it in the comment section so people can check it out. You know, so yeah, family, those are my thoughts about that. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, let me know what brands that are black owned that you support from a clothing brand perspective, that you rock with, right? So yeah, fam, those are my thoughts about that. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And it just slipped my mind. The movie that Spike Lee did the history of blackface was the movie called Bamboozled. Bamboozled. I couldn't think of the title right now. It's too early in the morning. But yeah, it's called Bamboozled. It just came to me. So the director of Bamboozle says, you know, he doesn't give no alternatives or no suggestions for a black-owned clothing brand. And he knows about the history of blackface. He knows about the gollywogs and all that stuff. He should know all this stuff. So, kind of surprised by that, by Spike Lee. Kind of surprised. All right. All right, family. So those are my thoughts about that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOGMediaTV. Until next time, Sean C. GMOGMediaTV signing out. Peace.